What are you taking us for?
Yeah, why are you taking us up?
Yeah, if you can do me a favor.
This is private property.
Stand back, okay? Somebody called and says that you were selling real guns.
Right.
So
okay.
I have the right by law to check it.
Not on our property.
Not on
We're
private
actually
property,
on private property right now.
And I know who you are. So,
yeah. I know who you are.
Yeah,
so it'd be best if you stepped off of our property.
Well, we have to, once I check and everything's fine, then I'll be off your property.
Okay.
You don't even need to check on private property.
Right.
Well,
it's private property.
Okay. Well, the thing is, somebody called and said...
It doesn't matter, it's private property. So I'm going to ask you to step back to the sidewalk.
I'll step back once I'm done checking, okay? Thank you.
Can you have a supervisor then? Because
sure can.
You don't have a right to be on my property right now.
This is your property here?
It is.
This is an apartment complex.
Right, it is our property.
All right, that's fine. Like I said, once I'm done, we'll be on our way. Okay? And we've dealt with you several times already.
No, you haven't dealt with me. I'm videotaping.
Okay.
So I need to step off the property.
Sure, keep the camera going.
Yeah, we got him. I'm so sorry. Our camera's on here.
Can you do me a favor though and call a supervisor?
No, you know what? I just want you guys off my property.
The heck, they have two cars out here?
I just want you guys off my property. Have a good day. Have a good day.
No, but actually, you know what? Because he did come and touch the private property.
Yeah.
I do want a supervisor here.
Yes, you have no right to come on my property and touch my stuff.
Well, somebody called him, and I don't know what the situation is, but he just came in and went through all my private property.
Okay.
So I want a supervisor here. Okay, we'll give him.
No, actually, we'll just file a complaint. We have it on video. We'll file another complaint. So, private property, you may stay on the sidewalk.
All right. Well.
It doesn't matter. We're still going to file a complaint. You know better than that.
I'm sure you do too.
Yeah. I know exactly how it works. And you know I know that.
Yeah, we've dealt with you many times. That's fine.
No, you haven't dealt with me. I'm with Cop Watch. I've dealt with you. Yeah.
Yeah, so apparently somebody called, but without my consent, my permission, he came in and went through all the stuff that I'm selling on the table. Okay. Without probable cause.
Are you selling guns or no?
Airsoft.
Okay.
So airsoft.
What's your name, sir?
So without probable cause, without consent, he came onto private property and checked us there. Okay, so make sure that we need to get someone to talk to.
Yeah, that's fine.
We actually don't need to talk to anybody. We'll just file a complaint.
Well, no, but since
the supervisor's there, buddy, so we'll just file a complaint. So.
I'm sorry, did you want us to go talk to a supervisor or?
You can just kick them loose. They're just gonna, you know, they all work together. So we're gonna file a complaint for him coming onto our property, touching our stuff.
Make it clear you don't want to talk to supervisors.
No, we'll file a complaint.
We'll be at the office tomorrow.
Okay. Have a good day.
And did you get his badge number?
Yeah, I got all his information.
Okay.
Just to let you know, you're being audio recorded. Am I free to go or am I being detained?
You're not being detained. I just want
Okay, see you later.
Hey, hold on. Come here. I want to talk to you.
So I am being detained.
Sure, you're being detained.
Okay, well I have nothing to say to you.
Do you have some sort of ID?
You and I know very well that I'm not required to show you ID, all right?
Why not?
Well, that's the law here in Michigan.
Okay, put the phone down, please.
No, this here, sir, is for my safety, all right?
Okay.
I'm not going to do anything to resist you, but I know the law, I know my rights. I'm not legally required to show you my ID.
Okay, when I get called to investigate somebody walking up the street with two guns,
all right,
in plain view,
mm-hmm.
I know you're not in violation.
Both legal activities, right?
I know you're not in violation of any law.
Right.
How do I know that you don't have a mental injunctive order or something like
well,
that?
that's not your decision to make.
It's absolutely
it's
my
your
decision.
job to uphold the laws here of the state of Michigan.
Listen, man, what's your problem? I just need to see your ID real quick.
My problem is that I'm doing nothing illegal. All right. So you just stated that your reasonable cause for stopping me was that I have two sidearms.
Get the camera out of my face. Get the camera out of my face.
I'm not going to turn
the camera down.
No, I'm not going to stop video. This is for my safety.
All right, why don't we walk right in front of my car? There's a video.
That's fine. We'll go over there. I
haven't
done anything illegal. I'm not making any threatening motions. I'm just heading down to Redbox to get a DVD, exercising my constitutional rights.
Right in front of my car. There's a camera on right there.
Okay.
Put your camera down.
I'm not going to turn my camera off, sir.
Put your camera down.
It's my First Amendment right to videotape this interaction, and this is for my safety.
No, it says in the First Amendment that you're allowed to videotape.
Yes. Okay. Because how can I not express my opinion if I'm not allowed to gather information.
823, go ahead.
You know the laws just as well as I do, sir. You should know them better than I do. All right, I'm not making any threatening motions. I'm standing up for my rights. If uncooperative means that I'm standing up for my rights as a United States citizen, then very well. I simply said that I do not consent to any search.
Okay. You're all set.
Thank you, sir.
You don't want to give us your ID?
I don't.
Go. Have a good day.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Have a nice night.
I need to talk to your mom.
She doesn't want to talk to you.
You're not the owner. You're not the
My
owner.
mom does not want to talk to you. You cannot come to my home and ask me to identify myself, dude.
You're not the owner.
It don't
You're
matter.
not talking-
I live here,
You're
dude.
talking to him. To her, not to you.
She don't want to talk to you, dude. Does she look like she wants to talk to you?
Right now.
She
She's
gets
not
y'all
as bad enough
to have y'all leave.
Who's she going to call and ask us to leave? We are the police. That's what we're here for.
That's it, dude. Y'all can't come over and take the fuck over, dog.
We're not
We have
taking over.
rights, dude.
We do have rights.
Okay.
That's right.
You're violating them right now.
I'm not violating any
Yes,
rights.
you ain't supposed to be inside this doorway. Nobody has invited
We're
you
not
in.
violating any rights.
Nobody's invited you in. Yeah, you have, dude. I know
We're
my
waiting to
rights,
talk to the
dude.
residents, not to you.
I live here, dude.
You're just a
I live
You
here.
live with your mom.
I live
You live
here.
with your mom.
I live here.
live here.
My whole fucking life.
Yeah, with your
How
mom.
about that?
With your mom.
Yeah, with my mom.
Normally we get 18.
With my mom. It don't matter where I live
I'm
at,
done with you.
okay?
I'm done with you. Thank you.
I know.
I'm waiting on her.
She don't want to talk to you, dude. Now please let me close my door
I'm waiting on
in
the
my
owner.
home where I live at.
I'm waiting on the owner.
I live here, dude.
No, you're.
I live here.
We'll leave you to verify.
Okay, I live here. I don't even know the person.
You know who Ashley
I do
is.
not even know the
You know who
person.
Ashley is.
I do not know who. I don't even know who the hell you talking about, man.
Zeke has a question.
Why
for
would
you.
I lie about somebody I don't even fucking know?
Zeke has a question for you.
You come to the door for me? I don't need to.
Nah, man, I don't trust this whole situation, dude.
I'm with the canine unit, okay? What I can do is I can do a free air sniff through the door, and if the canine alerts on the
Listen, the person ain't here. I don't have to prove that nothing to you guys, man.
Let us finish. Let us finish.
Y'all was just here yesterday. Don't you think the person would have left by now if they was here?
Can you hear me? Can you listen to me so I can explain the law to you? Are you listening?
The law is I got a right to be in my home unmolested by the police. I got a right to be here in my home, okay?
Listen to me so you know what to say. You never move no home about it. If I do a free air sniff for the door, okay, and the dog alerts onto it, then I can break the door down and come inside the house.
Listen, I'm not worried about none of that shit because the person y'all looking for ain't here. That's the thing. Y'all gonna break this door down for nothing, and y'all gonna do it to help my case.
You know how you alleviate
Okay.
that? You know how you alleviate
Yeah,
that?
y'all leave.
No, you let us search.
No, I ain't letting y'all search. You got a fucking search warrant?
Don't have to have a search.
Yes, you goddamn do.
If you're hiding her,
You gotta have a search warrant to come in this fucking
we're
house.
not looking for property.
Okay, you gotta have a search warrant to come in this house.
Listen to Zeke for just a minute.
I ain't gotta listen to nothing, man. Nobody's gonna talk me into this bullshit y'all doing, man.
Listen, this is the search warrant right here.
And what's your name again and your badge number?
AC 3689. I said that twice.
I ain't worried about the person ain't here, so it don't matter about that fucking dog, okay? No, ain't nobody coming in this fucking house without a search warrant. Can I please shut my fucking door?
It's not your house.
Let me shut my fucking door. Allow me to shut my door, please. Get him up here, Mom.
I want these officers out my yard now. I think they had a lawsuit against y'all.
That's all right. We're gonna get a fucking lawsuit. This is fucking bullshit.
Stop screaming at me. Just keep someone out of my yard.
They're trying to get into your fucking house.
To get my house, I just worked out. I got a brother here that got my business cut off and everything. They asked me what's the girl here, and I told them no.
It's the second time they've been here.
This is the second time they've been here trying to just barge in my house.
What are you doing now?
Good.
Think about it.
It's a bunch of fucking bullshit. Exactly what the fuck it is.
Durham, D-U-R-H-A-M. I'm sick of these officers. I want them out of my yard and I want them back up here. If they come back up here, something's going to happen. I'm calling Tallahassee. They are not allowed to come barge in my fucking house.
Yeah. Just told us he ain't don't gotta have a search warrant and he can come in here, stood in his doorway, made me have to force the fucking door shut.
That's my son. All community.
Ain't none of us ever even known this fucking person.
Am I okay right? Carlston.
Well, good. Broke the fucking door. I'm glad. You tell them your door's broken too. The door's busted because of that bullshit. Yeah, look at it. Look at it now, Mama. That's good. They gonna pay for that fucking door too. He gonna pay for.
This one here says she doesn't have to give me any kind of information. That all she has to do is say her name. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. I don't have a name.
You don't have a name.
Christians have names. I am a Moor. Okay. Moors have titles.
You have a title that you're called by then.
Let me say this. Let me say this, ma'am. The only one supposed to identify themselves is the person who has my child. And there's rules and law. You gave an oath to secure my inalienable, unalienable constitutional rights. You can play the police authority game with you if you want to.
I'm not playing the authority game. I'm asking you some questions.
And I'm letting you know, where's your delegation of authority order from Congress, certifiable and in writing on the public record? Where's your affidavit of fact? Where's your affidavit of fact?
My affidavit, how about my oath of office? It's probably on file with the county. I'm not sure where it's filed at.
Okay, so you're letting me know you're a party to this, to piracy, and you're kidnapping my child, human trafficking?
No, we're bringing your child back to you, and we're trying.
I've been seeing European children walking around here all day. No one's picked them up. They said my child has not breached the peace at all, but they picked them up. So I'm letting you know. Yeah, you are useless. I have the right to speak.
Do you have a job?
It's a beautiful thing to know the law. It really is. And I know that you're outside of law because you're acting outside of constitutional fold of government. And then we can talk about international law violations. See, before I've been kind where I always drop it and I leave it alone. But now that's piracy, human trafficking, treason, Universal Declaration of Human Rights. No one shall be arbitrarily deprived of a nationality nor the right to change one. My child is not Negro, black, or colored, and so he is not under color of law. Your little 1724 Christian black codes, baby. I understand it very well. That's where your policies come from.
Why do you keep bringing up the color thing? Because we don't care.
That's color of law. That's how you enforce color of law. White male, black male. That's how you enforce your law. Yeah. You never describe the national descent of a people, because if you have to put down a national descent, you have to tell who you are. And all you're American, right? You're American?
I am an American.
You're American. You're not even a naturalized citizen, lady. You come from Europe. You're not American. American is a geographic landmass, north, central, and south, and adjoining islands. You people came here in 1492 and thus after. Where's your green card? Who gave you naturalization rights here in my land? I'm asking you. What nationality are you? What nation's flag, what country's flag do you come with? What country's flag are you here with? You're supposed to answer these questions. You know that, right? You have no other option.
So are you.
You have no other option.
What gives you more authority than us? What gives you more authority than us?
My nationality is recognized at the United Nations. It's on the public record, proclaimed. I'm not a 14th Amendment corporate person. I'm not a 15th.
That we'd like to get home to his parents. That's what this is
You're
about.
kidnapping my child and you refuse to identify yourself. You're covering up your name tag, ain't you? I already got it. Yeah, there you go.
My name tag, there you go.
I know. I'm letting you know, but I knew what you were doing, though. Pretty smart, though. Yeah, but the first you covered name tag.
Yeah.
And you, sir. Look at all these people who are in this. This is funny. I have the right to walk where I want to walk. You know.
Hey, don't get too close to me.
You can't tell me that you have my child.
No,
you can't touch me.
You're not going to step up.
I'm letting you know right now, you don't have the right to do anything to me. I do not consent to your private corporate law. That's my child. And you have not properly identified yourself in law, and you know you haven't. That's why you're looking fearful. You have not properly identified yourself in law.
There is no fearful here.
Okay, you have my child. You can say what you want to say all you want to. You can, once you touch me, I'm going to own your ass. That's my child. I already got you for that. You can get all puffy if you want to. I got each one of you.
Okay.
Yeah, I got each one of you. I got every last one of you.
We're done here.
No, that's when you're done here. What? Interrogating my child like the Inquisition? That's my child. That's my child. You have not. You can't tell me what to do, man. You can't tell me what to do, and you know it. You know that's my child. You have. You want to harm me. I know you want to touch me.
Okay, you guys should come behind back.
I'm not going to touch you like that. That's my child you got. And so, conspiracy, and kidnapping. You got to know the law. I'm trying to help you here. But, I appreciate your resolve for standing your ground. My child is not a ward of the state. Your corporate state. So you just admitted you kidnapped my child. Thank you. You have no right. You have not identified yourself properly in law. None of you all. You didn't identify yourself.
Are we done? All right, we're done. See ya.
No, I will see you before I let you slide, but I'm not now.
Very good.
Very good. Kidnapping. Look at wow. Look at all these colonizers kidnapping. You're losing your power all over the place. American. Not American. Wow. This is another one. Oh, wow. Got two. Yeah. Got you too. Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys. What you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys. What you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me.